Now today students we are going to discuss the second type of variable arguments in Python, which are keyword arguments. Okay, so previously we had discussed default arguments. So using default arguments, what was possible for us? It was possible to pass variable number of arguments to a function. Okay, like for example in the previous example we had seen in the previous program that if we are having two parameters to a function and we pass only one parameter, okay, then that was made possible by using default parameters, default arguments. Okay, so default arguments let us pass variable number of arguments to the functions in Python. But even in the case of default arguments, what is there? What is the limitation there? We will not be able to change the order or the position of arguments. Okay, like in the previous example, what was there? See this example here the first parameter was name here and the second was message. Okay, so this was the order, name came first and then the message msg parameter was there. So if you wanted to change the order of these two parameters, order of these two arguments while calling the function, then it would result in an error. Okay, so what would happen? How can we change that? See, if we have to, if you want to change the order of arguments while calling any function, then for that we have different type of variable argument, which are the keyword arguments. So these keyword arguments do what? These keyword arguments let us change the order of arguments which while calling any type of Python function. Okay, so now the discussion begins now. When we call a function with some values, these values get assigned to the arguments according to their position. So this is the case of fixed type of arguments or position arguments. Fixed position arguments means where we can't change the position of arguments, like in the previous example it was the case of fixed position arguments. Okay, for example in the previously discussed function greet, when we call it as greet Bruce, how do you do? The value Bruce gets assigned to the argument name, and similarly how do you do is to the msg variable or the msg parameter. Okay, so now the question arises, how can we change the order of arguments while calling any function? That can be done. The answer is to use another type of arguments known as keyword arguments. Okay, the keyword arguments are the second type of arguments using which we can change the order of arguments while calling any particular Python function. Okay, the Python allows functions to be called using keyword arguments. Using them, we can send arguments with the key is equal to value syntax. So there is a particular syntax for them. Okay, key is equal to value syntax is being followed. See what is actually there? The value, the actual value which is being passed is assigned to the keys. Okay, keys are what? Keys are actually the parameters names only. Like in the previous example, what were the parameters? Name and msg were two parameters. Okay, no, name and msg were two parameters of the greet function. Okay, so now how we will use them in the keyword as a keyword arguments? We will use these parameters names as keys, and whatever values we want to pass on to the function while calling them, that value will be assigned to those keys. Okay, and this way by using this assignment operator we will create a key value pair. Okay, so these in the case of keyword arguments, values are passed as key value pairs. So what is the advantage? That this way the order of the arguments does not matter. Okay, like if you want if in the function definition we have specified the name argument as name parameter as the first parameter and msg the second parameter. Okay, so if you want to change the order, we want to pass the value msg first and the name second. So what, how we can do that? We can do that by using the keyword arguments. Okay, by using keyword arguments we will be able to pass the msg value as the first argument and the name value as the second argument. Okay, when we call functions in this way, the order or the position of the arguments can be changed. Okay, let us understand this concept with the help of a simple program. This program is the same one which we had done on the previous turn. Okay, let's see the simple example. The only change which I have made it, that here what is there? We have this time we have called the program three different times in the main program. The basically the program is the same greet program function has been defined here. Okay, this greet function is having two parameters, name and msg. Okay, what we are doing, we are just using a print statement to print these two values. Okay, and in the main function we are calling the greet function here three times, and three times with three different types of arguments. Okay, first time what we are supplying, we are supplying two keyword arguments here. Okay, so you can see what is the syntax of the keyword arguments. Name is equal to Bruce is our first keyword argument here. Name is the key and Bruce is the value, and MSG is the second keyword value, keyword argument. The MSG is the key here, and the how do you do is the value. Okay, so here, see, here we haven't changed the order, so it won't make any difference to you. Okay, you will say that these two are the same. How does it matter? See, it matters when in the second time you can see the second run of the program, second calling of the function. What actually we have done this time, we have reversed the order of the two arguments. Now MSG is the first argument and name is the second argument. So this time you see that if we hadn't defined, if we pass it like the MSG comma and name only, if we don't specify the specify it as the keyword argument, if you don't specify the key value pairs, then what will happen? If we try to reverse the order of these two arguments, then we will get an error. Okay, or else what will happen? If you don't get an error, then what will happen? This the values which you want to pass on to the MSG through the MSG argument will be passed on to the name argument, name parameter, and the value which you wanted to pass on with the name argument will be passed on with through the MSG argument. Okay, in this way what we will get, we will not be able to pass on the values into the correct parameters. See, what is the purpose what is the purpose here? That we want to change the order of the parameters, but we want to pass the value to the correct parameters. Okay, like this MSG, we want the value of this MSG to be passed on to the second parameter in the function, but here we are specifying this argument as the MSG as the first argument. Okay, in the line number 12. Okay, so what will happen in line number 12? This MSG argument which we are supplying as the first argument, its value will now be passed on to the second parameter in the function definition, and the second argument, which is name here, its value will be passed on to the first parameter using the keyword arguments. If the keyword arguments were not there, then in that case, this MSG, which is the first argument here, its value will be passed on to the name, and the name value will be passed on to MSG. Okay, and then we will get wrong output in the result. Why? Because it will be creating a logical error in the program. Okay, that is why, to avoid that, what we will do, we will we will pass on these variables, pass on these values using the keyword arguments. Okay, now what is in the third case? In the third case, what we have done, we have shown you. See here, what is actually happening here. Here only one keyword argument has been supplied, and the first one is your positional argument. So here name is a positional argument. Positional argument means what? Here which is not having any keyword. Okay, which is not having any key value pair. Okay, here simply we have supplied the value Bruce here, and the second argument, which is the MSG, we have supplied as the keyword argument. Okay, now what will happen? See, this MSG argument will not give you any error. Why? Because see, it is a very simple rule here which we'll discuss in the next slide. Okay, see here what we have done. First let us discuss these outputs one by one, then I will take you to the next slide. Okay, then we will see the rule which is being followed in the third calling. See here, this output here, what will happen? In the first output is very clear. Okay, because we are supplying these values, then what will happen in the output? We will get hello Bruce, how do you do? Because Bruce is the name value of the name argument, name parameter, and MSG is the value, how do you do, is the value of the MSG parameter. In the second case also, why we are getting here this thing? See, because actually what is happening, this MSG value is being passed on to MSG argument only. Okay, the order has been reversed while calling the function, but while after we have passed the values, these values will be received by the correct parameters by using keyword argument. That is why you see in the second line of output we are getting the correct output. If it was not so, then what will happen? We would have got the wrong output here. Okay, now in the third case, what will happen? In the third case, we have supplied one value as one argument as the positional argument, as a simple argument, and the second value is the keyword argument. So again, what will happen? The first value will be passed on to the name argument, and the second value will be passed on to the MSG argument. So again, in this case, you will see the correct output here. See, what is the purpose of using this third calling with only, why have I shown you the third example? The third calling in line number 15. Why have I used only one keyword argument after the positional argument? This is to demonstrate one simple rule. Okay, what simple rule? That the keyword argument should always come after the positional arguments, and no non-keyword argument or positional argument should come after the keyword argument. That is, in other words, no positional or non-key argument should come to the right side of the keyword argument, or should be followed. No non-keyword argument should follow the keyword argument. Otherwise, we will get an error. We will get a syntax error there. Okay, this rule we will discuss in the next slide. Okay, see the simple rule is there. We can mix position arguments with keyword arguments as we have done in the last calling of the function. Third calling, what we have done, we had mixed one position argument with the keyword argument. Okay, but what we must keep in mind that keyword arguments must always follow the positional arguments. Okay, position arguments will always come first. They will always come before keyword arguments. So keyword arguments will always follow the positional arguments. Having a position argument after keyword arguments will result in errors. Okay, for example, the function call, if you call the function like this, greet name is equal to Bruce, how do you do? So here what is there, the first argument, which is the name, has been supplied as the keyword argument, but the second one is the positional argument. So here it will result in an error, syntax error, which is non-keyword argument after keyword argument. Why? Because here what is the non-keyword argument, which it is the MSG, or the second argument is the non-keyword argument. Okay, and it is coming after the keyword argument, which is name in this case. Okay, that is why it is resulting in an error. So this simple rule we have to follow while using keyword arguments in our program, in our Python functions. Okay, in the next slide we will continue with your third type of variable arguments, which are the arbitrary arguments. Okay, till then, thank you.